our unbelievable Saturday, the Thunderstorm Saturday. Here we are in April again. It's crazy how fast these things go. And I'm actually in a place that I absolutely love. One of my all-time favorite places. I got up early so I could do this from a different location. I didn't want to be sitting in my house or in the office, because this is a business, guys, that allows you to do things wherever you want to be. And that is what I love. And today, how I want to kick this off, and I am going to grab some slides really quick here and share some things here with you guys. Actually, I need to back up a little bit here. And we'll start right here. Today, what I want to do is I want to talk about some things that I think, you know, at some point in your life, in your family history, somebody did something that kind of changed the trajectory. And I want to take you back to April 12th, 1917. So think about that, 1917. There was a boy born in a city called Leamington, Utah. And this boy's name was Carl Ashby. And he was born, and this is a picture of his home where he grew up. It's a teeny tiny town down south, kind of about 20 minutes from where I'm at right now. And that's why I came to this location today, because I wanted to really kind of connect here. This boy was born in a little humble town, middle of nowhere, Utah. And he had a dream, guys. He wanted to do something big. He wanted to do something bigger than anybody in his city. That, you know, he wanted to make something of himself. He wanted to provide, you know, his future family with an opportunity. And this young man set out and decided to join the Navy as a young man. He joined the Navy. He went out and started to kind of see life. And after the Navy, he went back and studied at the University of Iowa State and got his a degree in agriculture, and came home and met his love of his life back in Utah. But he didn't quite know what he was going to do. And so, guys, he took a risk. He went out and did something that changed his family forever. And he went and bought a farm out in Delta, Utah, and created one of the biggest cattle feedlots that existed in Utah. He would run between 2,000 and 5,000 cows every single year. These herd kings is what they call them. He put these up, and this is a photo still exists today. If you go out in Sutherland, Utah, you'll see these things, and it's called Ashby Road is where this is. And this is where Carl Ashby created his kind of legacy thing that changed kind of our family forever. Now, he unfortunately passed away before I could meet him. He passed away in the fall of 1980. I was born in 81. And but you know, you hear stories and you hear things like this from your family. And the reason, like I said, I wanted to share this today is because in this business that we're in, guys, you have an opportunity right before you today to do something that can create a legacy for yourself, to create a legacy for your family, to do something a little bit bigger. And so today, kind of being February and the heart month, you know, when I think about hearts, I think about, you know, kind of grassroots things, pieces of who we are. What is in your heart? What makes you you? You know, we're going to hear about a lot of things. We've got some amazing guests today, but today what I want you to do is I want you to think a little bit bigger. I want you to put everything aside for the next couple of hours. And I want you to dream a little bit bigger, like my grandfather did. And you know, when he was a young boy back in the early 1900s. And guys, think of those things that you want to accomplish in your life. And I can tell you guys, what you're going to hear today can be a thing that if you take it serious, you can change your trajectory. So with that said, guys, I'm pumped about today. The Thunderstorm Saturday. It's going to be awesome. We got some amazing guests. And my first guest that I want to hand this off to is a great friend of mine from the same hometown, guy that just has made things happen over and over and over again. And that is the one and only Jeff Higginson, our new president at Reign International. So Jeff, I'm going to hand it to you, buddy.
Hey, thank you, Casey. It's great to hear that story this morning and see you down there in a place you love and all those things that go on. It's crazy to think that you and I are from the same high school. And we share a passion, and there's nobody that has the energy like Casey. So Casey, thank you for being on this morning and taking the time and all that you do for everybody, in the company, and you're really the heart and soul, and we appreciate everything you do out there to make it great. I am thrilled, honored, privileged to be able to take some time with each of you this morning, to be able to talk to you about some things on my heart that I think are important for Rain as we move forward. I want to first just touch on the presidential tour through Europe. What an experience that was. It was my first time in Bosnia, and also my first time in Croatia. I think back to that trip and to the people that I saw and met, and the leadership out there, and just everyone along the way. It was really fantastic to be a part of those cultures and to celebrate with each of you on that tour, and also in Belgrade and Budapest and London. Just absolutely awesome to get out there. I was with our co-founder Travis Perry, and we had an absolute blast. We really and truly engaged we had the opportunity to engage with each of you and to really look you in the eyes and to feel your passion, your dedication, your love for Rain, and mostly the love you have for the dream you want. And that was for sure on stage. And I just appreciate everybody and the efforts that went out there. This is what's so amazing about the profession we're in. We get the opportunity to travel around the world to see and feel and touch different people, cultures, ideas, concepts, you name it, they're there. Doesn't matter what the background is, doesn't matter where they come from. None of that matters. It's just unbelievable to have the opportunity that we get to go and see that and be a part of it. And you know what else I loved most? As I sat there the last day in that event in London, I thought about the idea that every single person that I had met on that tour had the same belief in what we were doing. And it's amazing to me how it spreads across the world like it does. What a genius idea this can be. I want you to know that there are so many things that are going on in the corporate headquarters right now. And I want to just take you down a path a little bit before I get into the final presidential tour in throughout Asia next week. But as I think about Rain, I think why is it the best game in town? Why is Rain the best game in town? Why is it the one that fired me back up? The one that got me back into a space that I believe so much in the ability to take a product and to share an idea throughout the world. And it starts back in the beginning with the products that we have, the science that we have. What an unbelievable thing. When I talk to people in the profession and living here in Utah, I can't even walk out of the house without running into the president of another company. In fact, I'm looking through a window at his home right now. They're all over. We exist all over in this valley. And as I think about it, what an extraordinary science and story that we have to be able to share with the world. Seed nutrition. And what it brings. I know of nothing, nowhere, anywhere that even remotely comes close to this story. And that's what brought me to this place at this time in my life, and for my why, to be able to change the lives of tens of thousands of people throughout the world. And that's what today I want you to remember. Here's a story that this is when I crossed a line in my career, my personal career. Years and years ago, I was in the car business, and I worked for Ford Motor in a dealership localized in an area. And as I got going into that business and selling automobiles and vehicles for people, I realized the moment that it all changed for me, when I became the very best version of myself. And that was when I heard another salesperson that I admired and watched, who had sold cars for years and years and sold them by the dozens every month. I mean, he was absolutely unbelievable. And I remember one day when a customer came in and they were talking about how many years he'd been in there and all the cars they'd sold he had sold this man. And he said, you know what? I love being a used car salesman. And I remember thinking, a used car salesman, that was always like the worst words you could want to hear. Like, I didn't want to be associated with being a used car salesman. Even though I worked for Ford, I didn't even want to do it. But I learned something that day. When I crossed that line, he was proud to say it. And the moment I said I was proud to be a used car salesman was when my business changed. And that's what I want to talk about just for a minute today. I'm proud to be in this profession of network marketing. I think there is nothing remotely out there anywhere that can touch the idea of taking an ordinary person, coming into a business, building a system, sharing an idea, becoming passionate about something, and moving volume like this profession allows us to do. Be proud of what you do. Be proud when you talk to people. When you see people for the first time, be proud about what you do. Be proud that you're carrying the #1 science-driven product in the world. And I believe it is. Arguably, it doesn't matter who's out there. I believe this is that story. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you stand for. Be proud of Rain International. Be proud of your business, of your people. Be proud to talk to people every day about Rain International, about its story, about its science, and about its mission of changing lives one day at a time, one person at a time, so that people can get and feel your belief in that place you have. I will tell you something that is one of my greatest things, and I'm going to brag for just a minute about this. The man that I watched sell all those vehicles and stood there and said he was proud to be a used car salesman, the next month, I passed that guy in sales. I took what he taught me that day and I used it. And he said a few other things. I got to be honest. He said to me a couple of times that I had talked to a couple of people more than once out there on the lot, and that was his lot and never to do that again. So there was some fire in my belly and some competitive juices running. But never again did I ever go to the leaderboard and see myself below that because of that conviction that man taught me that day. And so today, my message, we're going to ascend Italy. We're going to be there in May. Nothing we do from now until then will be more important than to bring those that we love and believe in more now into Italy than ever before. Nothing is more important. If you're looking at your business today, I'm telling you, as the president of this company, that I have witnessed this happen time and time again. When you show up to that meeting, and I don't care where you're from, when you find the courage to show up to that event in Venice in May with the team, your business will never be the same. It will change you forever. It changes everything we do. And what's happening in Venice, I mean, and I'm not just saying this to drive the buzz, but when you get to Venice and you see what happens in those few days on that stage, it is going to be the most unbelievable thing you've seen in our profession. I'm telling you, in our profession. I honestly believe that. With the things that this company will be releasing at that event, it will change the business. It will change. And I promise you, there will be many of people in the space looking in and saying, oh my goodness, that company is up to something big. I promise you it will happen. I know it will happen. I already can feel the little things happening as we get this together. I so appreciate the employees at Rain International throughout the world, those at the corporate headquarters that are working tirelessly. I mean, this group of people is they're amazing. They're amazing in what they do. They're preparing this event. They're preparing our future. The general managers throughout the world, and many who I had the opportunity to meet, extraordinary people. This is an amazing moment. It's an amazing moment in time. And I wish so badly that I could convey what was in my heart and mind to you without ruining the entire thing, that would give you a glimpse. But I ask today that you trust what I say. I ask today that you go and get your tickets, that you find a way. We have provided buses throughout Europe. We're paying for buses. We're paying for your lunch and dinners at the event. We're paying for the general managers are aware of each of you. And all you got to do is reach out and say, I need a ride there. And they've got buses. They're going to line buses up. We should fill that place in Venice with buses that cause the entire city to shut down, because we've got buses in there and people are trying to get on those little gondolas and ride around. I mean, it's that kind of a deal. Get there, have passion, be excited. And I'm telling you, the last thing, and I'll close with this thought, as we get ready to go on our Asian tour, we're going to be in Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, and Taiwan. For all of those over there in those regions, do whatever you can to drive those people out to that event, and that will start next in a week from now, and be there, be present. Understand, you're going to get to hear from Travis Perry, our co-founder. I'm going to be able to look in your eyes. This is the best part of the business for me, to be able to engage the one-on-one stuff, to be able to see you, feel you, understand exactly what your hopes and dreams are. And that every day is what brings me back to continue to work as hard as I possibly can to help make Rain 2.0 the greatest story out there. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over. I'm proud, honored to be here. I'm honored to say my name is Jeff Higginson, and I am Rain.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks, Jeff. What an unbelievable message, guys. I mean, you can feel the passion with Jeff and his voice and what he does, and we're so lucky to have him here. So, Jeff, appreciate you, man, for all you're doing and the commitment that you have to seeing this company through and taking us where we need to go. So let's give it up for Jeff in the comments, guys. Well, here's the next person up. I'm super, super excited to introduce. Some of you guys have seen some of the work that she's been doing. She is making it happen. I've been around a lot of marketing people in my career, guys, and this person is got to be the top of the list. And that is our vice president of marketing, who's making it happen, bringing everything, helping us with this stuff. She never stops, and that's Miss Devin Burke. So Devin, I'll turn it to you.
Hey, thanks, Casey. Apologies in advance, guys. I have a bit of a head cold, so my voice is a little raspy right now. So sorry about that. But I'm so excited to be here chatting with you guys a little bit about what we have going on. If you are not following Rain International on social media, first of all, shame on you. Second, go give us a follow right now, because Lori, our social media guru, has been just putting together tons of great reels and social content, engaging things that you guys can borrow and use in your own social channels. And what I love about what she has been doing is she has created the Smug Mug, raininternational.com or .smugmug.com. I'll drop the link here in the chat. But if you guys check out this website, every time you see a new reel, a new post on our Instagram or our Facebook feeds, she's uploading the videos and the photos right here. So you can download them, you can post them on your own channels as your own. So you're not always redirecting to the Rain page. You can also always share from our Rain International social pages as well. But make sure you guys are coming back here. She updates and uploads things here every week. So there's always something new for you to share. So make sure you guys are checking this out. And another new piece that we've really been working on and focusing on, excuse me, is our blog. So if you guys go to blog.rainintl.com, right now, this is only in English, but we are working on getting the translations soon. But we have tons of relevant blog posts on here that you can share. These are all written by registered dietitians and scientists and have a great background and information supporting them. So obviously for this month, February, if you may or may not know, is Heart Health Month. So although we've had some things we're even focusing on with Renew Launch launching in the US. Social's been a little bit focused on that. We're going to be shifting to really focusing on heart health for the rest of the month. So we've got some blogs to support it. So we'll be posting more on social about that to keep sharing. So make sure you guys are stay included here. I'll put this link in here too, so you guys can take a look. But just lots of fun stuff going on. And then I know, obviously, Jeff mentioned Venice. So excited for all of you guys to join us in Venice and be a part of that event. If you don't know, tickets are going to be increasing at the end of this month. So come March, you guys won't be able to enjoy that early bird pricing anymore. So if you or anyone in your teams is on the fence about coming, now is the time. Get your ticket, start figuring out how you're going to get there, and start making plans, because now is the time to commit. There's no better time than now. I know we're gonna hear a little bit more about that later, but that's about all from me. So I'll turn it back over to Casey, but great to see you guys, and I will talk to you all later.
Awesome, Devin. Well, thanks again for all you're doing. And guys, she's incredible. As you see, when I think now of leaders in this profession, she's got to be one of the top people that I've met. The passion, the energy, the focus, and she just keeps bringing it, you know, day after day after day after day. It's honestly hard to keep up with her, to be completely honest. This is, guys, Ann Feinstein. She's a global leader in our profession. She's had teams all around the world, has worked and trained people. She's been helping us at Rain put some of the best marketing tools, guys, out there that this industry's seen. She's putting it in training systems. You guys have seen some of the documents that they've created and released, and it's an absolute pleasure to have her here with us, helping us as we move Rain forward. Today, she's got a great message, guys. So get your pens and papers out, because she's going to be talking about how to invite, how to present, using compelling things that we have at Rain to make sure that you can maximize your prospects and make sure they get the right information. So Ann, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Casey. And guys, I got to tell you, I'm so excited to be here, because you can see what we have here is about the transfer of energy, the transfer of information, the excitement, as I say, the purpose, the passion, and the posture that we have, and how we go out there and talk about the magnificent opportunity and benefits that are obviously being rolled out in front of you with Rain. And so, you know, I'd like to just say that when you're talking to people and you're inviting them, or you're presenting, or you're following up, you know, there are compelling trends and talking points that we want to keep in mind, because those things will really help you in that transfer of energy. And so you've heard today, you know, from Jeff, okay, with that powerful passion that he has and the vision. And you've heard from Dr. Beckles in terms of talking about the products and the benefits and the power behind seed source nutrition. And you can see that, you know, Devin is getting the messaging out there and getting information out there, so that when we're talking to people, we can say that we've got something special. I mean, really something special, and something that's going to make a difference in their lives, to make a difference in their health, to make a difference in their wellness, to make a difference in their energy, their vitality, you know, their, as I say, their vim and vigor, their va-va-voom, you know, however you want to call it. But guys, you know, we have a power here with these products. This is not some Me Too company that's come out with something where, you know, as we say, two guys sitting in a bar coming up with some crazy, you know, another new Me Too product, another vitamin or whatever. This is science. This is seed source nutrition. And I got to tell you guys that, you know, one of the stories that I heard recently, and when you talk about an innovation, you know, I heard a story being talked about where one of the partners had actually spilled some of the I guess, Sol or one of the products on a countertop, and took a sponge, wiped it, okay, and then left the sponge and went away on a trip for a couple of days. And when she came back, there were actually sprouts coming out of the sponge. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that made me realize that, and we'll have to get that picture up, Devin, you know, into the Rain Partners, but that made me realize, you know, we're talking about a full nutrient dense product. You're talking about the whole seed. You're talking about the sustenance of life. You're talking about, you know, how this vitality, you know, is transferred from these beautiful packages and formulations into the right beneficial, or as Dr. Beckles was talking about, functional nutrition. So guys, there's something special here, on the side of what we have here with the products. And then if you look at the opportunity side, I mean, that's another thing that I know all of us, have had dramatic changes in our lives with the pandemic. I mean, it changed everything. It changed the way people looked at the economy. It changed the way people felt about how they would go about earning. It changed about trading time, for money, and just put a whole new concept out there, and a greater acceptance of actually being able to work from home and having a lifestyle and having, residual income. And, you can see some people have actually gone out and, want to work for themselves and have their own business. And so, we see things like driving Uber or Lyft. And, I've been going back and forth in the airport and coming out and doing the Oslo event and going to Utah and meeting down in Florida and all these kind of things. And I'm talking to these guys, and, they're telling me that the difficulty of the Uber thing is if they're not driving, okay, or if they're doing DoorDash or Instacart, if they're not delivering, they're not making any money. Okay, and that's a clear indication that while that's a good option for some of the millennials or the later millennials, generation, and looking at other options, because people are recognizing that, working 40 to 60 to 80 hours a week, I was working 80 hours a week, it felt at times, it's not a lifestyle that people want today. It's not it doesn't make sense economically. And certainly what we saw with the pandemic is that can be wiped out, in just a flash. So people are looking for other options, and we've got to be able to give a compelling story that they'll understand and they'll feel in their hearts, and they'll understand that this could be a dramatic change and difference for themselves and their family. I mean, people are getting into Etsy, they're doing stores online. I mean, all that stuff is great, but you know what? If you're not selling yourself by yourself, then you're not making any money. I mean, some people have also gotten into, the whole idea of Forex trading and NFTs, and of course the crypto deals that are out there. And guys, I got to tell you, once again, you're talking about legal issues, financial risks, and big time concerns. And so, we'd say, well, what are the options? Well, some people are teaching courses, and some people are teaching yoga, aerobics, or, classes, language, whatever. But again, if they're not teaching, okay, and they're not trading their time for money, then the money is not coming in. So what are the options here? Okay, a side gig that actually provides residual income. And I think that was one of the most powerful things that David and I saw when we first looked at this opportunity. I mean, he owned a very successful accounting and business management firm with 13 employees, working with crazy clients in the music industry and the entertainment industry. And I was working 60 to 80 hours a week, for a very well-known Park Avenue consulting firm. And, we're both looking at this and saying, we want an option that gives us flexibility, that gives us freedom, that gives us a chance to overcome that trading time for money, and would give us, the ability to have that residual that David saw in the music industry, but, the regular normal person wouldn't have unless they had a product that people wanted week after week, month after month, year after year, that would provide that kind of an income. And not only that, okay, but would give you the opportunity to create a team of people with different backgrounds, different, education. It didn't matter whether you had an education of this level, that level, or credentials. But the fact is that you had an interest, you were hungry, and you got excited, and you had passion. And the beautiful thing about this is that, as we create these teams, I like to say it's like a board of directors, people that have what we may feel as though we don't have, in terms of our own skill sets, credibility, financial capability, or even influence. We can create that by going out there and finding those people that do, and letting them see the compelling story that we have here at Rain. Okay, being able to give people what we talk about, this dream lifestyle. And guys, if you haven't seen this booklet, okay, this is Enjoy the Ultimate Lifestyle Business. And, I'll plug this forever and ever because this is one of the most beautiful brochures. And right here, it's talking about what is your dream lifestyle? Well, my dream lifestyle certainly wasn't working, 40, 60, 80 hours a week for the rest of my life. And I saw people in that office that were doing that. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? I want another option. I wanted something that offered exactly the benefits that are mentioned here. Okay, quality time with loved ones, optimal health, which you certainly see, having the kind of benefits we have with seed source nutrition, travel opportunities. My goodness. Sometimes I look at my passport and I realize the places that I've been, the opportunity to spend time, learn cultures, make friends around the world. One of my friends said you can make 1 million friends around the world with this profession. Okay, if you choose to have that kind of a lifestyle. Well, that's exciting to me. A high energy, passion. You've heard that from everyone today that's talking because we feel that. And a flexible schedule. Okay, I love working, according to how I want to work, with whom I want to work, and where I want to work, and doing it in such a way that, gives me the get up and go, throw the covers off, and, get things going for the day. And of course, the financial security. Guys, I've said this before to you. People go to bed praying every night for a health solution, a wellness solution, and they go to bed praying every night for a financial solution. That somebody's going to come along and show them the way. Well, I can tell you guys, what I've seen here with Rain, what I've seen, the passion here, what I've seen in the technology, the product, the compensation, the tools, the system, the marketing, the incredible team of people that have come together in over 40 countries. You got to know what you got here. Okay, and you've got something really special. So you just got to go out there and you got to share it with the world. So with that, back to you, Casey.
Thank you, Ann, so much. Guys, great information. And again, these are the things that we've got here at Rain. It's unbelievable the opportunities that we have with real products, guys, with a real plan that pays. I mean, I'm excited to see what's going to happen with some of you guys that take this serious over the next few years. And so appreciate it, Ann. Unbelievable message. So here we go, guys. Next person up. You guys know him. You've been around him. He's out there making it happen. He's in one of the craziest places on planet Earth right now as we speak, guys. And that is our one and only Byron Belka. So Byron, hey man, how's it going down there?
It is going amazing. Hello, everybody. Hopefully that the connection's good enough. Can you hear me? Okay, sweet. Perfect. Well, hello, and thanks for joining today. You know what? I love seeing all the people that are on here, and we have all these people that are here. It's one thing to be in the country, in the trenches, in the homes, and I love doing that. But when you go from that to being able to be on trips and experience things like this with those same people as they've been able to change their lives through changing others, guys, I'm telling you what, it is incredible. The energy is awesome. And we just wanted to take a minute. It is 12-hour time difference from Utah. So it's almost 10 p.m. at night here in Maldives. But first off, I just want some of our corporate staff to say hi. And then we're going to show and have you hear some words of wisdom from some of our top leaders from around the world that are all coming together. There's too much power here right now, too much energy. But to share some of their insights of what this is all about, why these things are important, and how you too can be able to take advantage of this. So a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen if we didn't have people behind the scenes making it happen. So we've got Elise here. I want Elise to be able to say hi.
Hi, everyone. We're having the best time in the Maldives. We just had day one. The weather is beautiful today. The sun was out. We're with amazing partners. I just feel so lucky to be with this group, be with Byron, be with Aaron. It's really a powerhouse of people that we have as diamonds. I say this time and time again, but they are amazing people, and they're here for Rain, all the exciting things that are going to be happening in the next few months, all the growth, the training that we're going to do here. It's just going to be awesome. And I'm just lucky to be a part of it. So we have Aaron Palmer here as well. We'll have him come on screen here live in the Maldives.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Aaron. I'm the director of Central Europe, and I love being at these kind of events. And the reason being, I'm here with folks from my region, Nina Salkic and Amir and Emil Azuzic, and they're fantastic. What I see from the position that I have, I see the work that they do in the trenches. And what's amazing about these events and why I love these events is that you see all that hard work pay off here. It's not just in the check you get weekly. It's in these kind of events where you can go to a place like the Maldives or Costa Rica or Dubai or wherever. So many places we've taken people, and to see the culmination of all that hard work pay off in a relaxing 5 to 7 days in a place like this that's everything. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with the amazing leaders from not just my region, but from all over the world. It's fantastic. So I'm going to bring in the first of our 2 leaders that'll say a few words, and she really is a powerhouse, just the leader that's dynamic and has led our entire region from its inception of nothing to what it is today, which just leads the world. Love them dearly. Here's Nina Salkic, Triple Diamond Elite.
Thank you very much. Hello, people. As Aaron said, what should I say more about traveling? A few years ago, actually, one of my first incentives where I should been was before COVID. Then when I had to go, it was COVID Vol 1. The next year, COVID Vol 2. And I thought I will never go to those trips. Okay, I will just live online. But after that, Egypt happened. And you know what I said when I just came from the airport to the hotel? I said, if this is the reason why I worked so much, but I really worked my butt off, it really paid off, because travels, these incentives, this energy, those people, the community that you are together with, you meet all the leaders in person. You are not just like a colleague. You don't have just a partnership. It's not just a leadership connection when you are online or something like that. It's something very personal. You meet each other, especially in those times. Some people, some leaders actually came with kids, and you really feel that they are your family. You don't talk a lot about business. You really talk about how you improve yourself as a person, how you grow as mentally and psychologically and as a spiritual being. And you really feel that this is not just an online story, an online business. It is really alive. You can feel those people. You can touch them. You can hug them. You cry together. You laugh together. You swim. You eat, and it's really another dimension. And every single year, everything what I do is I just qualify for these trips, because this is something that you live for all those 360 years, because you really want to be just 5 years. In 5 days in a year, you figure out that you really deserve to be with your loved one, with your sister, brother, with your husband, with your mother, whoever you want to come to a trip like this, we are like right now, and to really enjoy the freedom that you actually marketing about. You are paid for everything. You don't pay a single buck. I have just $500 here. Can you believe it? Like I don't pay anything. You eat, you sleep, you enjoy your life. And then you really see what a treatment our company has, what kind of treatment our company is giving to us. Like, you are a VIP version of yourself. You feel like a princess, like a king, like a queen. You are treated so well, and everybody are there just to serve you. You are not the only one who is serving the people. There are other people that are serving you as a leader, because even a leader can be served. And please just do one thing for yourself: qualify every single year. And when you present it to your Instagram profiles, to Facebook, or talk out loud, everybody around you will know that you are on a trip. Of course, nobody will shut up. They will know it from nowhere. You will prove them that this business is not fake. It is live, it is real, you are enjoying, and every single time in the middle of winter, snow and fog and everything else, when people are in their houses and don't have energy, you are floating on an island on Maldives, in Egypt, or wherever you will go. Like, my advice is, I want to see a big group next year. Kiss.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm here and my wife here. We're on the Maldives. I just want to share something with you. So for many, many years, my wife and I, we couldn't afford to go on vacations. So when we started in rain, we got instructed to make a vision board. And I want just to share with you a part of my vision board. So you can see this picture here is the Maldives. So this is a dream coming true for us. With all these amazing people be here, everything is paid. You cannot spend money here. You have no, really, if you want to, you cannot spend money here. So it's amazing. The food is amazing. You have a lot of options, a lot of restaurants to choose from. So everything now we have in Rain International with all the amazing people, with Anne, Randy, Jeff, Byron, Aaron, and all the Diamonds leaders. We have everything to achieve our goals and our dreams coming true. So thank you, everyone. Believe in you, and see you next time on maybe Bali, Costa Rica, or another place. Bye.
Hello, Red Nation. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? My people. Anyway, you know who I am. My name is Shayo, and I am speaking to you from the Maldives. Listen, guys, for 10 years, Maldives was in my bucket list. Who would have known? This Black girl from Nigeria in Maldives for free. You see, I am here to prove to you that your dreams are valid. I am here to say to you that whatever it is you desire in this life, all you need is a vehicle to help you get there. And the determination, the discipline, the consistency to go after your dream every single day of your life. Imagine this girl from a village in Nigeria, in Maldives, cruising on Indian Ocean. What is the name of that sea here? I don't know. One sea, transparent something. Is it? Going in that water, seeing clear water. I didn't see it where I came from. But guys, incredible, incredible. And the truth is, you can have it too, because you deserve it. And until you believe that you deserve it, you're not going to work hard enough to get it. So one thing I want to leave with you tonight, you are enough. And you deserve all of your dreams. It doesn't matter who doesn't believe it. As long as you believe it, you got this.
Hello, my people, my people. This is Kasimia Okafor, all the way from Nigeria, here in Maldives. Imagine, see my life. Oh. Now, so I see myself here just by sharing products and the opportunity. Please, this is something you need to take serious. If you are new and you are just viewing this meeting, please ensure that you get registered. If you're already a partner, take your business serious. You see, where will I start from? The spa, where they massage our body, all the veins that have been sleeping, the muscles, they touch it, you know. Look at, this is something you need to experience, all expenses paid. Please, if you have not been serious, this is the time for you to be serious about this REM business. So this is the encouragement I want to give to you. Please increase your effort. Put in more effort. Reach out to more people. Talk, open your mouth. You see all these footballers, they use their leg to make money. Use your mouth to make money. This is what we want you to do. This is a serious business. So REN is the best opportunity. REN is the #1, the best network marketing company. If not REN, forget about it. So be serious, be focused, and build this business. the enjoyment here is plenty. This is what I just want to let you know. Thank you.
Hello, I'm super duper excited. My husband just shared part of my feelings today. I can't believe I'm in Maldives. I just can't believe I'm here. You know, if you could imagine where I was from a very financially disadvantaged house, but we had lots of love. But I can't imagine that my dream then, when I was young, seeing those airplanes and shouting airplanes when we like travel. I can't believe I'm in Maldives. This is about the 4th trip with rain, and I tell you, it's been awesome. And I keep asking myself, what have we done to deserve this kind of treatment? What have we done? We've only shared these wonderful products with people, and we've shared the opportunity with people, and it's been amazing. So you need to qualify for this trip. You need to do everything to be here. And I tell you, you would be asking yourself, what have you done to deserve this treatment? Like my husband said, I started sleeping right from the spa room. This evening, I was sleeping. And the restaurants, you have 3 restaurants to choose from to go in the afternoon. So it's all fun. And you know what? I came here. I didn't even come with my card. It's only my husband that came with money. I didn't come with any money. And I've been having massive fun. So I'm encouraging every one of you. Build your business with passion. Build your business with, be relentless in building your business. And I tell you, it's going to pay off for you. You make commissions, you travel, and most importantly, you will help in putting smiles on people's faces. Thank you, everybody.
Hello. I'm Gerd Ordal from Norway, coming up from the snow and the cold, very, very cold land. Here to the sun and the warmth. So you can see I'm sweating, but that's great. That's good. I've been working with rain for almost 7 years. And this has been the best years of my life. And that started when I was 72. So it's never too late, just start. So now I've been working with a lot of people, and I have colleagues all over the world, as you can see, and it is so fun. So this is what we are looking forward every year, to go to these trips, to learn other countries, to see other people, and just inspire each other. And now I understand that I'm going home because I will have the next year's trip, and then I have to work. It's not coming from itself. You have to work. And when I do it, I know I don't like to sell. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not selling. I am telling. I'm telling about what happened to me. I tell you that you can do it. You don't need a big education. You don't need all these papers things. You just do it. And we can tell you. I brought my daughter. She can tell you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marianne. I'm from Norway, and now I'm in the Maldives. All my colleagues from all over the world just told you all about this trip. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to tell you a short thing, and that's it. Now you decide. When you decide that you want to go on the next trip, talk to your upline sponsor team. If you're in my sponsor team, talk to me. If you are in any of my colleagues' sponsor team, talk to them and make a plan and stick to it. And I'm going home and I'm going to qualify for the next one. Are you coming?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. I don't even know what to say after that, right? The energy, the excitement, just amazing. The thing that I love about this industry the most is I didn't know any of you, and I didn't know anybody that's here before I started and before I opened my mouth. And it wouldn't have happened. I have friends all across the globe because of this, but they're not just business partners. They're friends, they're family. This is a lifestyle business, a lifestyle company. And I love that we get to do this and have these experiences with each other together. And guys, one thing that they all have in common that I want you to think about, as they were all sharing their excitement and their testimonials and their experience, here's one of the things that I know from each one of them. They saw it first, and then it happened. They talk about, seeing is believing, but everybody that's here believed first before they saw it, and then they made it happen. So they believed they could do it, and they went and did it. And you can do the same thing. All you got to do is, if you're going to make an excuse, it's time to make an excuse to win. Okay. If we're going to go through life anyway, why not do it on our terms? If we're going to work hard anyway, why not do things that are going to put us in a situation to bless our families, to bless our lives, and to pay things forward in the future? So from all of us here in Maldives, we just want you to know we're grateful for you. We're thankful that we were able to share a little bit. And I know some of us are going to probably go hit the sack, go to bed here. Maybe not now. We're all fired up. We're probably not going to sleep. But Case, I'll turn the time back over to you. But we love the fact that we're here. Let's say hi, everybody. Let's say everybody. Everybody's doing what we're doing.
What's up, guys? I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thanks, Byron, for tuning in and bringing that energy and passion. And guys, I love it, dude. You guys can do this. This is something that absolutely you can do. And and what I love about that, did you guys notice? I mean, look where everybody was from. It's not, from all over the world, people are making this happen, and it's an unbelievable thing to be a part of. So guys, congratulations to all you that are in the Maldives that have qualified. We love it. Well, brings me to my next guest, guys. And this is a person I've met recently. And every time I sit down and talk with him, I'm just like blown away on the insight that this guy brings to the table. He's got so much experience, and I love his passion and the things that he's doing to help advance Rain, and I love it. So it's my pleasure, guys, to introduce to you guys all our Chief Revenue Officer, our CRO, Mr. Justin Wilson, is in the house. Justin, I'm going to turn it to you, buddy.
Thanks so much, Casey. Guys, I have to tell you, it's all I can do to almost collect myself and share the message that I'm about to share with you, because we have all, thanks to Byron and all of our wonderful diamonds there, Elise and Aaron, we've just been paid today. We've been paid in goosebumps. I can't say enough. My heart was just pumping. I got so excited as I saw, Nina and Shayo and Kashmir and so many people, Amir, share the experience that they're having because of this business. Guys, we often talk about the compensation plan. We talk about the types of incomes that you can earn here that are very, very real, but you just simply cannot put a price. You cannot put a dollar value on what you just saw. You can't. Those are experiences that you will carry with you your entire life, and there will never be anything quite like it. The good news is, though, those of us who are not yet on that trip or not there with them in Maldives, we still have opportunities. We have an opportunity, again, with the RISE program, to actually qualify for this trip and these types of trips every single year. You can do it again and again and again, and you have an opportunity to experience what you just heard from our wonderful partners over there in the Maldives. These trips are amazing. I mean, literally, we can go to these wonderful places and we can see wonderful things, but you see the power of when people who have similar beliefs and similar ideas and are working towards a similar goal come together. There is magic that happens. Magic that absolutely happens. You build relationships. You connect with people that can help and share ideas. And all of a sudden, you can take all those ideas back to where you live, and it becomes an incredible, incredible benefit to your life. It's a lifestyle. It goes beyond money. It goes beyond compensation. You're literally building a lifestyle for yourself, and you can do it too. We've actually made some slight edits. When we were in Norway, we announced new parts of this program that actually bring these opportunities even closer to where you are today. So right now, every one of us who are partners in every one of you who are partners in RAIN are qualifying towards the Peak Performers trip, which is the same trip which will be happening next year. So qualification is currently happening right now. This Peak Performers trip, as we branded it now, it's like you saw, a 6 or 7 night experience, depending on where we go. You qualify for the whole year. All year long, you're working towards qualifying for this trip. There's a couple of things that you want to focus on. You want to focus on something we've called GV3, which is your group volume through 3 levels. It's the people that you've sponsored, the people that they've sponsored, and then one more level. That's your GV3. And you simply want to try to grow that year over year. And as you do, you also want to be paid at rank and be consistent at those ranks. And every time you do that, you're earning towards this trip from bronze executive on. And so it's a tiered reward. So you can get different pieces. And I'll show you that right now as you're qualifying towards the next trip. So first prize, you want to see over that full year, 30,000 in GV3 growth over the previous year. Benchmarks are set. It's all in your back office. You can see it right now and kind of get a sense of where you are. And then, of course, you also want to earn points every time you qualify at rank every single week, from bronze all the way through to triple black, green, diamond. You're earning points towards this trip. So all you have to do is accumulate. At the third prize level, it's simply about rank. 60 points. For instance, you hit Diamond Elite 5 times in the year, 5 out of 52 weeks, and you are qualified to be on this trip. Super, super interesting. Then, of course, as you add in that GV3 growth, you're earning more towards that trip, including special experiences and airfare and all of those different things that are related to that trip. So again, it's pretty simple. Look in your back office. Your goal is to stay at rank and to qualify for those ranks every single week, which will be qualifying you for that trip, and then grow that little group of people that is so close to you. And as you do that, not only are you going to earn the trip, but you're actually maximizing your benefit and compensation plan. So it all works together for your good. So this qualification period is right now is happening. It started in September. We've been counting those points all the way since September of this last year, and will continue through the end of October this year. So there's plenty of time to qualify for this trip. It's actually a little bit easier than the Maldives trip was. And so something you can definitely reach for and qualify for. And then that trip will actually happen in the first quarter of 2025. Now, guys, those of you who are with us in Norway already know this, but Maldives is a wonderful trip. The next one is going to be incredible and beautiful as well. And we are going to go to the beautiful area of Costa Rica. Wonderful resort there where they're going to take care of you and pamper you. Beautiful blue ocean, wonderful beaches. You're going to have an opportunity to join us in Costa Rica. So as Marianne said, I think right now is the time, if you haven't already, to set a goal for yourself, understand what it takes to help get you to the Costa Rica trip, and then simply start working towards that every single week. I'm a big believer in knowing the score. So if I were you, I'd be checking my back office every week to kind of see where I'm at. And that will help inform the things that you need to do in order to qualify to be with us in Costa Rica. Awesome opportunity. We love the RISE program. Can't wait for the next trip. I also want to give a quick update and reminder for those who are in North America and Europe. We are currently in a SOAR Summit qualification still right now. You've got just about 6 weeks left through the end of March to qualify to go on this incredible trip. Now, we recently moved this trip to Portugal because we want to have enough room and make sure that the accommodations are perfect for you all there. But guys, we already did this once in Barcelona. We've also had one in Nigeria and also over in the Asia region. These events are life-changing. They're wonderful. We're also in a wonderful place, incredible training. And so you still have an opportunity. I believe even if you join the business today, it is very much in reach for you to come to this trip. And you can qualify this trip already with simply bringing two new partners to your team with at least 1,000 points of enrollment volume. And you're on the trip. You can earn different levels of the trip, earn for some more incentive there. But guys, this is within reach of every single person that is hearing my voice right now and every member of your team. So we hope that you're taking advantage and working towards this event right now. Last but not least, guys, I want to share with you a wonderful opportunity that's happening in Asia towards the end of the month here. As you heard Jeff say earlier, They just returned from a wonderful presidential tour over in Europe. Now they're on their way to Asia. And this will be an incredible opportunity. So if you know anybody in these areas, to go really hear the vision from these two incredible gentlemen, I promise you they will not be sorry that they attended this great event. You can register right now. The first one will be in Singapore on February 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. You can see the address there. Also, if you go to Rain PT for President's Tour, Singapore.eventbrite.com, you can register right now. Following Singapore, Jeff and Travis will be moving to Malaysia, right there in Kuala Lumpur, nearby. Rain PT Malaysia.eventbrite.com. They're going to be there at the Hilton from 7 to 9 p.m. on the 29th. Then they'll be jumping on a plane. They'll be over in Hanoi. The business is a little different over there in Vietnam, but this is a wonderful opportunity for people to come and hear the vision of where we're headed. It'll be from 5 to 7 p.m. in the offices there on March 1st. Registration link below. And then last but certainly not least, Jeff and Travis will end this part of their tour in Phu Nguyen right there. And so this is a great opportunity to see them as well. So register now. If you go to any of these links, you can see all the events there. You'll be able to register and send your guests. Wonderful opportunity to see our president and our co-founder, Travis Perry. Guys, wonderful time to be a part of Rain. Big things happening, exciting things happening. Can't wait to see you all in Venice and on our SOAR Summit and in Costa Rica and all these wonderful tours. That's it for me today. Want to express to you our love and appreciation for each one of you and our desire for you to have great success this year. Thanks so much, Casey. Back to you.
Awesome. Guys, that's how you get qualified. You want to go hang out with the diamonds in the Maldives. You want to go to these unbelievable trips. And Justin, one of my favorite places on planet Earth is Lisbon, Portugal. I've been there once before. I love that place. So you guys, it's not out of reach. Literally, if you engage today, you can qualify. I know you can do it. The kits are in place for you to make that happen. And you've heard it today, talking about another trip that we have. It's an unbelievable opportunity to go see another one of my unbelievable all-time favorite cities, and that is Venice, Italy. I went there one time with my wife and a couple of buddies and their wives, and I love that city. If you've never been to Venice, guys, you've got to put it on the map. And we got a little video from one of our GMs over in Italy, who's actually helping put this together, and that is Paul Eastock, and he's got a little video prepared for us today. Let's roll that.
I am Paul Eastock. I am the general manager of Rain Italy, and I will be your host for the next Rain Assembly event. I just come over and spend a fantastic day together with my staff and checking that everything is ready for your arrival. Here we have put together everything what is needed to have the best ever event here in Italy. I hope you have booked your ticket, your flight, your hotel, and see you soon in May. Hi, Rain.
Love it, guys. Well, here you see right here on this screen. Leave that up for a second if you would. Guys, go click this little QR code. Grab your phone, click the QR code. It's going to take you to the site that's talking about this event. Guys, I cannot stress enough how important this event is to attend it, and not just attend it yourself. Bring 5 or 6 people with you. If you want to go on these trips, guys, the fastest way to get people excited about a business like this is to get them in front of an event. They're going to feel the excitement. They're going to feel the energy. They're going to feel the passion from the owners, from the leaders, from the people that are out there making it happen. And guys, there's no better place to learn how to do this than being at these events. And this Ascend Venice event is going to be off the chart, unbelievably crazy. So May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, make it happen. Put it on your schedule. Do what you got to do to get there and make it happen. It's up to you. If you can't, that's what I love about this opportunity, guys, is it's up to us. We can make things happen as we as we go out there and push forward. So some people are saying the code didn't work for me. If you go into your back office as well, there's a link, there's a picture, an image at the top. Go in there. You can find it as well. It's right there. You can see it in the chat. rainascend.com will also take you right to that site. So guys, with that said, I've got one other thing I want to share as we kind of we go through kind of the close of this Thunderstorm Saturday training. I just want to pull this up here. Let me go here. And we've got, guys, another promotion that's going on right now. And again, these are things that will help you as you want to hit your goal to go to these different events around the globe. You can do it. And this is, guys, a subscription promotion that's in place for distributors, for rain partners, and customers. Okay. You can actually earn, if you start today in this promotion, you can actually earn up to, well, it says earn up to 100. Guys, there's a lot more rain cash. You can earn 50, 75, and 100 extra rain cash points that you can redeem for product. And all you got to do is increase your subscription 30 points if you're a rain partner over what it was in January. Okay. If you weren't on a subscription in January, no worries. You can still participate. You just need to do an 80-point subscription in February and you'll get 50 rain cash points that you can redeem for free product. If you let that continue in March and April, March will give you 75 rain cash, and in April will give you 100 rain cash points. Same thing goes with customers. All they need to do is add an extra product to their subscription profile if they were on subscription in January. If they weren't, have them add 2 products to their subscription in the month of February, and they will also be able to participate. And again, if they leave it in March and April, we're going to give them those same benefits. So guys, there is a lot happening inside of Rain right now. As you can tell, we've got a lot going on. There's things happening, people are out there making it rain all over the place. There has never been a better time to be a part of this company. And I love what Byron said, and I'm going to go back to this story to close this out of my grandpa, who, guys, had a vision of what he wanted to create for him and his family. He saw it here first, and then guys went out and made it happen. And it can be that for you. Today, you're seeing things that you maybe have never seen before. And now you're seeing people living their dreams, guys, in the Maldives, making a real, creating these memories, things that checking lists, checking things off their bucket list, but they saw it first. Like my grandfather, he saw it first, but he had to take action. He went out and made it happen. And guys, you can do that too here at Rain International. So all of you that are attending around the globe, thank you for joining us today. Thank you to all the guest speakers. Thanks to the leaders out in the Maldives for tuning in and jumping on with us today. And again, guys, it's up to us. We can do it. We can make it rain wherever we're at. Guys, my name is Casey Whitaker. I'm one of the owners, the vice president of North America. And guys, I am Rain. We'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.